Welcome back to Ed Talks. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about evolution, particularly human evolution. Now, humans evolved from mammals, and it started about 85 million years ago when the first mammals started to come around the late Cretaceous period. A lot of dinosaurs back then. Mammals had a hard time. Dinosaur this big, mammal like this big. Not good math. Luckily, all the dinosaurs died. So mammals were able to grow in size and population, sprawling across the entire Earth, giving rise to various species from small to large. That's why we have small mammals today and large mammals. So, with the humans itself, about 4 million years ago, give or take, maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter, look it up to check me if you want to, humans started evolving in a Homo genus. That's the genus that humans are classified as, along with various other apes, such as chimpanzees, gorillas, bonobos, gibbons, the list goes on and on. Or it might not, that might be all of them. Now, before all those, there was other types of apes and bipedal animals. Still Homo-style animals, still in the Homo genus. Humans are Homo sapiens, there was Homo erectus, there was Homo Neanderthal, something like that. Now, those are just two examples of a couple dozen different kinds of genesis for the Homo class. Now, more in depth than that is the Neanderthals, the erectus, the sapiens, and again, various other kinds. I'm not going to go through all of them and be here all day. Don't want to do that. So, about 5 million years ago when the evolution started, you had one main type of primate. Something happened and that primate tribe or tribes split and started developing their own ways of doing things. Making various tools, maybe one lived closer to water, maybe one lived somewhere that was colder or hotter. Various things would cause the evolution. Now, as those tribes split up and branched out, they had to form different things to survive. If you're closer to water, you don't have to travel as far or be as strong to carry water back to your tribe and survive. So you might develop a quicker way to do that. You know, you might become slimmer, taller, more athletic, walk more upright, have a stronger back to carry water easier. Whereas if you live far from water, it might be a day or two travel to and from. So you're going to be built more for travel instead of short distances, because you might have to make camp or various other things along the way to your water source. Now, animals are hunters. They hunt for their food, be it grass or meat. So humans evolved with that in mind. That is why we have a bipedal stance. It made it easier to run, to hunt, to climb, to kill, to get ourselves food so we could continue to live and thrive. So, a common misconception with evolution is that we evolved from monkeys. That's not true. We evolved alongside apes. Monkeys aren't part of the great ape family. Now, evolving with them means at one point we had a common ancestor. So think of a tree, okay? You have the base of a tree. Within that base is the common ancestor, okay? So that's like your root system. Now, when that tree sprouts up, it starts growing branches. Those branches are the humans, the gorillas, the chimpanzees, the gibbons, the bonobos, your various kinds of apes that there are today. So remember, tree, branches, here we are, we're a branch over here somewhere. Branch, tree, humans, monkeys, apes, gibbons, everywhere. We didn't evolve from them. We evolved with them. Now, the evolution started branching off about 2.5 million years ago was when the tree started to branch. With our common ancestor being about 5 million years ago, about 2.5, 3 million years ago is when the branches started developing. With the various kind of Homo erectus, Homo sapiens, Homo Neanderthals. So, they live different lifestyles. Homo sapiens, ourselves, aren't as tough, aren't as big as Neanderthals. We were more gatherers and trappers, whereas Neanderthals had a big stance to them. They were taller, more muscular, larger, They had larger brains. Because their body was bigger, their brains had to do more to help them. It had to do more to keep them alive, more circulatory features, various things like that. So, Homo sapiens, us, are a little smarter because our brains are more efficient, more compact. They don't have to focus as hard on survival mechanics in our own body. They're able to focus on other things such as speech, penmanship, intelligence, interactions, various things like that. That break between Neanderthal and Sapien started about about a half a million years ago, 500,000 years ago. That's half a million. That's about when that break started to happen. Neanderthals primarily lived in Europe, whereas Homo sapiens primarily resided in the African region. As Homo sapiens started branching across various land bridges to get to Africa, when they came in contact with the Homo neanderthalis, what we call the Neanderthals. There, they would trade various goods, supplies. They would mate. The Homo sapiens and Neanderthals would interbreed with each other. The Homo sapiens had a larger pool of people, so inbreeding wasn't quite as bad in the Homo sapiens as it was in the Homo neanderthalis. So, the two tribes lived in coexistence for about 200,000 years or so, until about 28,000 BCE is when thought to be the last Homo neanderthalis had died out. The last tribe of them, group of them, whatever you want to call them, had died out. Now, there's various reasons for this, mostly due to the growing of the Homo sapien class. It is why it is believed that most of them had died out. Homo sapiens evolved quicker and took over more. Homo sapiens had access to more tools, more weaponry. They were just better all around for survival. Now, about 28,000 years ago, they started sprawling out even more. Most of Africa into Europe started sprawling over various other land bridges, forming the communities there are today. So without the dinosaurs going extinct, we wouldn't exist. So, meteor killed all the dinosaurs. We exist because of that event. An event that took place 85 million years ago gave rise to Homo sapiens, what some consider to be a perfect being. We're able to do various things: build, survive, go to space, whatever we want to. All because of one meteor, 85 million years ago, or 50 million years ago, something like that. Killed a lot of dinosaurs. So I hope with this video, you've learned a little bit more about human evolution and the misconception that we evolved from monkeys, but rather with them in a singular tree, sharing deep roots with various other species similar to our own. And with that, we'll bring this video to an end. I hope that you have a great day and take the knowledge you learned here today and apply it in life that you have, and maybe teach a friend a new thing or two. Thank you and have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching Ed Talks. If you like this episode, be sure to like and subscribe to catch more. Also, check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, whatever platform you're on. And again, have a fantastic day.